Hey guys, it's Tanya here again, and I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to go ahead and log in because I have some really great giveaways that we can all use in our business. Welcome, Lisa. How are you? I'm going to get started in just a minute here, and I have some giveaways for Free Book Friday. I'm excited to give these away, and I have some information that you guys are really going to enjoy. Just some things that we want to stop doing in our business. Welcome, Jazzy. How are you? Yes, it's Free Book Friday. I have a few giveaways for you guys. And I have a few pointers and tips for things we want to stop doing. Just a few things we want to stop doing in our business in order to be more successful. Okay. One of the things I want to talk about is gathering information, getting information. And this came to me just a few minutes ago. I was sitting at my desk, and I swear I probably had like 20, 30 screens open on the internet. I was working like a mad woman, checking information, checking about 10 different emails, checking my Facebook, checking Instagram, checking all my social media accounts. Go ahead and invite your followers if you're here, and let's share this information. But again, like I was saying, I just kept checking all this information that I have going on. Thank you for inviting followers, Lisa. Welcome. Misha, welcome. So I have like 10, 20, 30 screens open on my computer, and I said, you know what, Tanya, it's time to stop doing all this research and start implementing some things, right? Start actually doing some work, some action. And I said, let me go ahead and do this scope real quick. I'm leaving early from work today. Have a few plans for this evening, but I wanted to do this, and I have some giveaways for you guys that's really going to bless your business and really going to help you as you grow, as you continue to expand, and as you try to lay out a plan for yourself. So the first tip I have is just what I said. Stop gathering information and start using all the information and the knowledge that you've already gathered, the knowledge that you have. Use your talents, use your gifts, and get to work. A lot of times we will sit and search and look at everybody else and what everybody else is doing in their business, what everybody else's daycare is doing, what everybody else's coaching service is doing, and we never really get to doing things. So I want you guys to stop gathering and start working, okay? So that's the first thing. Write that down. Stop gathering, start working. So this weekend, regardless of what plans you have, and my weekend is jam-packed, regardless of what plans you have, sit down and plan out at least 2 or 3 of your days next week for what it is you're going to actually do, and not just looking up information, okay? Don't get caught up into the hype of having to research and Google everything. I heard my pastor last night preaching or talking during Bible study, and he said, we go to Google for everything, and sometimes Google gives us the wrong information. You'll leave from one screen, and before you know, you've opened up 10 different sites in Google looking for information, and nothing is getting done. So let's stop doing that. Here's the second thing that we do, and I'm guilty of this too, so I know some other people are doing it. We under-execute and we over-plan. If that's you, say me. We under-execute and we over-plan. Let's stop under-executing and over-planning. Let's start putting some things in action and doing it. Here goes back to my first point. Let's just simply get it done. Like Nike says, just do it. Let's just do it. It's something that I tell my 12-year-old daughter all the time. And if you have any girls or deal with any teenagers or preteens, then you know what I'm talking about. You probably know what I'm about to say. It's always, if I say, go clean your room, Okay. If I say, can you load the dishwasher? Okay. But it's never any action that's really following it. So let's stop under executing and over planning, and let's start doing it. All the plans that you have written down for yourself, take those plans out and let's get some work done. That's the only way you're going to grow. That's the only way you're going to be successful. The only way you're going to succeed is if you actually do something. Here's the next thing I want to talk about: investing in yourself. How many of us are guilty of pouring into everybody else, but never looking at what we truly need for ourselves? If that's you, say me. This is one of the things that I know I do. I help any and everybody. And a lot of times I have to sit and say, okay, what have you done for yourself, Tanya? So I want you to ask yourself this: what is it that you've done for you? Invest in yourself. And when I say invest in yourself, I don't mean investing in getting your hair done, investing in getting your nails done, investing in those new shoes you want. That's not what I'm talking about. We need to do those things too. And I'll tell you about Pamper Me. Welcome, Morgan. But what we want to do is invest in ourselves mentally. We want to invest in ourselves spiritually. We want to invest in our business. If we see something out there and we know that this can help us, stop looking at it and saying, oh, I can't do that. I can't get it. Maybe next time. Once again, under executing, over planning. We're planning for next time, but we never execute it. So let's start executing and invest in yourself. Invest in your business. Take some time and do what's going to push you forward, what's going to propel you into greatness. And one of the things that I wrote down here is, when we're buying shoes and handbags and nails, and, for the men, they're getting haircuts every week and new ties to match their socks, whatever it is men do and whatever it is that you do, that's all what I call instant gratification. That's instant gratification. Say instant gratification for me. That's what it is. What I need for us to start doing is looking at longevity, not something that is just going to be for the right now, but what's going to benefit me months down the line, years down the line. Welcome, Miss Newsom. Let me give you an example. I'm going to the opera tonight. I was invited to go, and I said, I have plenty of dresses in my closet. I can wear any dress that I have in there. But for some reason, because it's the opera and this person was trying to get all done up, I said, okay, I'm going to go look for a dress. I went in one store and I didn't see anything. I went in the second store, and in the window there was this dress that I just absolutely loved. It was beautiful, okay? So I go into the store, and I already know I'm not a name brand person, but if that's what you do, then that's fine. But I knew based on the name of the store that it wasn't going to be inexpensive. So I go in the store and I tell the young lady, I want to see the dress in the window. And now in my mind I'm thinking, I can't fit this dress. Well, it's a size that I know I can't fit, but I said I'm going to try it anyway. I go in this dressing room, and lo and behold, I put this dress on. Do you hear me? This dress fooled around and fit me. Oh my God. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm smiling. I've arched my back. I'm in the heels testing the dress out, and I have fallen in love with this dress. I walk out, and my guy's there, and his eyes are bucked wild. His eyes were like, oh, that's nice. And so I'm feeling myself, right? Oh my goodness. I go back into the dressing room. I look at the price tag on the dress, and the dress was $400. Now, that may not be anything for some of us, but for me, in the position I'm in, a single mom, 3 kids, a house payment, car, 2 businesses I'm running, I cannot just drop $400 like that and think nothing of it. And I'm sitting there toying with myself and saying, I need this dress. I want this dress. I deserve this dress. I work hard. I deal with everybody's kids. I should have this dress. This is what I'm telling myself in the mirror. But in the back of my mind, I knew I could not justify buying a $400 dress. Neither did I even want to. And then in my mind, I'm thinking, of all the other places I could possibly wear the dress besides the opera. Needless to say, I walked out of the store. I had the young lady put the dress on hold, and I didn't go back because I said, let me think about it. Let me think about, am I going to buy a $400 dress? I couldn't even think about it. I got home. Welcome, AC's Too Sweet. I got home. I saw my kids, and that dress was gone out of my mind, not even thinking about it. Invite your followers, guys, and let them go ahead and get this great information. But I'm not thinking about it anymore, and there's no way I'm going to buy a $400 dress because that's what I call instant gratification. There's no longevity in it. And this is one of the things I'm talking about right now. So when I say invest in yourself, I don't mean go out and buy a $400 dress or buy a $400 handbag. And I know we love the handbags, the Louis Vuitton, the Michael Kors, the Coach, Kate Spade, whatever it is you like. I know we love all these things, but think about longevity while if you want that, that's great. Just plan for it. Plan for it. Don't just drop money like that because you see it and you want it right now. Okay, so here's let me do a quick recap, and let me tell you guys, the first thing I talked about is gathering information. We're gathering all this information. We have 20, 30, 40 screens open on our computers and laptops, screens open on the cell phone, getting all this information, and we're not doing anything with it. So let's stop doing that. The second thing I talked about is under executing and over planning. A lot of us plan. We have our calendars filled. We have our mind filled with everything we're going to do later on, but none of it ever gets done. That's called under executing. So I want us to start executing and take this weekend and plan out 2 or 3 of your days and actually execute those 2 or 3 days next week. And then the last thing I talked about is investing in yourself. And I don't mean shoes, hair, handbags, new cars. I mean investing in yourself mentally, investing in your business, thinking about longevity, something that's going to stretch you and push you, and you can look back and say, you know what? I remember when I was back there, and now I'm here. What's the song that's been out? We started from the bottom, now we're here. Well, let's do that in a few months. Let's be wherever here is for you. Okay, so here are the free books that I want to give out to you guys. The first one is my enrollment building guide, and this is for your childcare professional. If you're in the childcare field, this guide is the practical guide to things that you need to do to grow and expand your enrollment. Things that you need to put in place ahead of time. And if you've been in the business, you can go back and look at these things and make sure that you're following it and make sure that you're on the right track. So that's the first one I want to give out. And what I'm going to do is, the first one is going to go to, and I'm going to go back and look and see where I got the most hearts from. And if you're in the childcare industry, then you'll get that guide for free. The second one I want to give out is my business plan guide. Now, this is something, if you have a business plan, fine, you can use this to measure up your business plan, comparatively speaking, and make sure you're on the right track. If you don't have a business plan, you don't have a business. If you didn't hear it from anybody, you heard it from me. If you don't have a business plan, you don't have a business. Now, what exactly is a business plan? Exactly what it sounds like. It's a plan for your business. It tells you where you're going. It's kind of like your GPS on your phone. When you get in the car and you're about to travel, If you don't know where you're going, you use your GPS. Well, that's what a business plan is. Back in the day, they called it a map. This is your business plan. That's what you use that for, to figure out which direction you're going. And not only which direction you're going, but the shortest way and the quickest route to get to the point you're trying to get to. So for this business plan, for this free book, it's going to be a few little things you have to do, but it's not difficult. So the first thing I want you to do is follow me on Instagram at Boss Lady on Fire. I'm going to say that again. Follow me on Instagram at Boss Lady on Fire. When you get to Boss Lady on Fire, you're going to see an advertisement for my business plan. And on that advertisement, it says $10 business plan. Well, remember, you're going to get it free. Yes, thank you for putting that up for me. So what you do is you go to that, and I want you to think of 10 business owners or entrepreneurs like yourself that may need a business plan and tag them in that post. It's real simple. If you can't think of 10, think of as many as you can and tag that person or those people in the post, and you will get the business plan for free. I'm not giving it just to one person. I'm giving it to whoever takes the time to do it. So take this moment and once again, invest in yourself. And what are you investing this time? You're investing just a few minutes of time. That's what you're investing. Invest in yourself. Get this business plan. Work, it's a template, so you just simply fill it in. It's very easy. If you have questions, you can go to my website under Contact Me and send me an email at tleedwards80@gmail.com. If you have questions about it, you can go to my website at tanyaedwards.com. And again, the way you get the business plan is to follow me on IG, look for the business plan, tag 10 people in it, and say, let's get it. That's what you need to do. And you will get the business plan for free. So again, if you need the childcare enrollment guide that helps you unlock your childcare enrollment potential, then what you have to do is be the person who put in the most hearts, and you will get the childcare enrollment guide. Right now, I have it online for $7.99. It's going to be going up to $21 by next week, by the end of next week. And the business plan, I have that online right now for $10, is going to be going up to $30 at the end of the month. So now is the time to go ahead and grab these deals while they're out there and while it's available to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to do a quick recap of my 3 points, and then I'm going to go ahead and let you all go. So again, the first one is stop gathering information and use all the knowledge that you already have. Everything you have and need, you already have it. The second one is stop under executing and over planning. I want you to execute starting next week. Just put things in action. Just do it, like Nike says. And the third one is invest in yourself. Invest in yourself mentally and invest in your business. And what I mean by mentally is getting books, is getting tools and using those tools. Thank you guys so much for listening, and let's grow our businesses. Have a good day and be blessed.